Hello and welcome back to the Blob Plays our Bug Fables playthrough. Last episode we completed some actual useful stuff. Rather than sort of money/item side quests, we completed these and Leaf's story side quests, which has powered them up a bit with some new skills. We have to work out what we want to do now. There's the Lost Hat. There's stuff in the Forsaken Lands. There's something in the Lost Sands that we haven't found. There's something in Metal Lake. We could try and find the last Card Master. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh yeah, and we got Vummer. We also got Vummer. We delivered the Mama Plant crystal to the other scientist in the bees hive, and therefore got little Vummer to help us out. Crispy needs a certain special berry that we don't have. We could go find out what you're doing. You also want us to explore the far grasslands. The top of Snakemouth Den. Is there a way to climb the cave instead of heading further into its depths? You know what? Let's look at that first. So from the outside, is there a way to climb up rather than going in? Oop, that's 10 monies. That's worth doubling back for. Especially when we're so poor. Okay, 5 monies, not 10. Sorry. Still, it's not just normal single rupee. Oh my god, so many. I don't have space for an apid egg. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one. I kind of need to fight a boss that actually makes us spend our mana then. Or not our mana. Our healing items, so that I can make more space. Okay, is there a way to climb up? Is this rammable? It doesn't look like we can... climb up? Yeah, no, I don't think that I can necessarily do anything there then. So talk to someone outside of the Colosseum. This person that we've never found in the termite thing. Make someone a sleeping thing. Kill the Striders. Killing the Striders is also doable. And the fastest way would be Metal Island, then Submarine. Okay. I need to kill more of these, which means I need to take off my shitty enemies don't attack me medal so that I can kill 10 of them. Well, we could try the new skill. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's try it again. Miss. Maybe it has a really high freeze rate. No, it doesn't have a perfect freeze rate. One. And these things are striders, right? Yeah, cool. Give your extra turn to Kabu. And then Vama gets to start on the next monster. Finish him, Vama. Two. Three. Oops, that should have been a give turn to Kabu. Whatever. Give your extra turns to V so that V can use heal. Otherwise, there's nothing to do. Oh, you're not the right kind of enemy. Well, I guess we have to kill you anyway. I'm not running away and losing money. Targeted healing. Give your extra turn to her so that she can knock that out of the sky. Knock that out of the sky. Use the kill everyone one. Kill. It is at least decent money. No, I don't want Wasp 1. I want Strider-type enemies. Yes, you. Have we seen 10 of them yet? No, we've only seen 8, so I should need to kill possibly 3 more. I don't know if this counts. I think this does count, so I need to kill 3 more, if you include this one. Whoops, that should have been a leaf attack, Carbu attack, but whatever. And then 2 more. And then Vama finishes off monster number 1. Check if we've now seen 10. Supposedly. So that might be enough to make Mr. Kill All the Striders happy. Let's kill one more just to be sure that we didn't run away from one. And there's one. Right. We definitely should have killed the minimum number of them now. So we can put back on the stupid enemies don't annoy us thing. And come to my house in Ant City for your reward. Here, drop off the book, and then we try and find this guy. Come on, let me through. Drop off the book. Thank you. We need one more and we've finished the bottom shelf. Which feels like it should have some sort of reward, but I don't know. Maybe the lore itself is supposed to be the reward. Also, I have enough crystals to go buy the next thing from the crystal shop. Grants numbing powers to... Yeah, that's better than... Well, we could also stack everything on that We Are Team Poison thing. But we haven't seen that before. So let's get that. And then we have seen both of these. Like, we already have a copy of both of those, I'm pretty sure. You know what? We could store some crap here if we're always full. Have some tea. Have a cooked shroom. Have a baked yam. Have a spicy berry. Have another yam. Cook with the aphid egg. Anything else? Nope. That'll do. So I think it was you. I've killed the Striders. You give us a book, which lets us finish the first shelf. Do we get a reward for this? Or is the lore its own reward? It's its own reward. No. I wanted a real reward. Oh well. We still haven't found your hat. I lost my hat at the festival. Lost Sands, Metal Lake, Forsaken Lands. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm willing to look up the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Master thing. Where they are. We could do you. So you were... What a hat-tastrophe. Hats. I'm mad about hats. Hats are a wonderful thing, you see. Each hat has its own personality. You just slip it on and instantly you can be anybody that you want to be. It's you. Thank you so much. Now I can break this rock. Please reconsider. You've already hurt yourself once. I'm gonna do it. Just watch. He gives us another pebble? No, he gives us a bigger pebble. Well, it's not quite broken, but I did it. I broke the rock. A champion of the people. I've brought honor. Congratulations. I can rest now. I deserve it for working so hard. He didn't give us a reward. But he did give us access to Whacker Farm. Ah, this lets us play the worm game again. Because they replaced the worm game with the aphid ranch. No. Okay. Another side quest done. Talk to me outside the Colosseum for details. What kind of food do I need to get your brother? No. Is it you? No, it's this guy. Hello. You're the Ant Kingdom Explorers. Yes, we saw your request. What does your brother want for lunch? He's always rushing around and then he faints for exhaustion out in the wilderness. I can't take him his lunch today. I'm too busy. I'll pay a pretty berry if you take this to him. Where's his post? He was supposed to patrol the broken bridges in the Forsaken Lands, just west from where the Weevils hang around. He should have made it before fainting. He's strong, but please hurry. Wrapped lunch. It smells good. He's annoying, but I love him. It's my super nutritious survival bento. Leave it to us. Make a save, why not? Okay. Next. Forsaken Lands lunch. Snake Mouth Den, but we can't climb it. We don't know how. We don't know where. Far Grasslands. Meet me somewhere we don't know. We thought we found these guys, but then they've disappeared, and it says they're supposed to be near the Explorers Association, but we haven't found them. The Cardmaster, Metal Lake, Lost Sands, Forsaken Lands, Lost Hat, Lost Books. So we're kind of out of ones that we know. Far Grasslands. Far Grasslands. No, I can't get through there. So... You're going to the village? I'll go with you, just in case. Alright then. Huh? Is he a bad teleporter? Like he took me somewhere I specifically don't want to go? Oh, and now that I think about it, now that we have the ability to make icebergs, there are probably a whole bunch of places we can get to that we couldn't get to before. That's how we do the island! Unless the water speed makes that not doable. But I want to try that, I want to try that, I want to try that. No. Not you, where's the submarine? Yes, we've had an idea. Look, I just kill you if I touch you, so don't try and run into me, you silly things. Over here, now that we can make icebergs... Does that mean that we can... Yes, these icebergs do not move in this water. Which just seems really silly, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Maybe they're touching ground level is the excuse. I can't get up that high. There we go. Yeah, that was my concern, was that the icebergs would flow away in the current like they did in the dungeon where we got this power, where you had to use iceberg plus movement to trigger the beamerang rotatey thing. Rotatey switch. Ooh. Dancing spider. Change order. Change order. Pokedex. Chaka, chaka, chaka. Bleh, stop doing that. It's getting annoying. The peacock spider. 75 health, 1 defense. We've only ever seen one. And the shaking makes the others strong. We have to focus this guy down. So, heavy strike. We also need some healing, so... Heal. And then I'm out of enough mana to do what I would like, so I guess we do this. One, two, cha-cha-cha. Now we said that we were wanting to use all our items up, so Yam, you. Oops, wrong direction. My bad. You finish this off so that Leaf can target the back row guy. Go Vama. Chomp. Cha-cha-cha. Ram through everyone one. Because then between Vama and V, we can get rid of the front spider. Oh, it has double slap. We said we wanted to use up our healing items. We don't have enough mana for another run through, so we're gonna spend a turn fighting you like a real thing. Really disappointed that we don't have one more mana. Too soon, fair enough. Now we have enough mana. And Vama chomps up. Summon. Yeah, I need the mana. Chomp. Run through. Finish this guy. Good work, Vama. Run through. Yeah. Sure. Ding, 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 ding. Use all our healing things. Now we have enough mana for a run through. Finish off this guy. Can target the back row. Nah. Although that's kind of okay. There's no use in using a charge through. So, do we use a drop leaf? No, that's too expensive. Well, we'll just boomerang it. I don't know what we do with you. Yeah, we'll have you use a lay yam on there. You're actually doing something useful then. Run through. Vama will finish that off. We think. No, one more turn. Okay, now you can target Mama Spider. I want 2 more damage on this thing. I'm gonna trust... I'm gonna get that in? No, we need 1 more. Run through. Stupid bubble shield. Well, you can spend your turn. No, that's too good to use. But I don't want to use that. Well, just wait. This turn's charge through, should finish both of them. Ta-da! Actual experience. You got Crystal Feather. Okay. Who am I meant to hand this into? Doppel. Which was the person... Actually, can't I just use the teleporter? Yes, we can just use the teleporter. That was you. Ah, I see you defeated the peacock spider. May I have the crystal? This is your reward. Allies defense +2 when HP low. Garbage, but money is nice. Let's deposit our money in the bank. Invest our berries safely in the bank. And you will feel that sense of conquest as your affluence expands. Okay, what next? Tidal worm, somewhere in the Lost Sands. Now that we have icebergs, we can maybe climb the waterfall. And Forsaken Lands. Well, the Lost Sands are relatively quick to get to. I was going to stay here again because we're trying to get this guy to open up to us. And I suspect that the answer to getting him to open up to you is to stay at his inn repeatedly. Can I get you to... Come on, please. Let me ask you how you're doing. No. Oh, and that means we are now no longer chock full of items. Whatever. I don't need to go visit the mailman. No, I haven't found your petal. Is there a down? No. Sure, grab that nice item. I feel like we already did this. Yeah, we already did that. Maybe there's something in here that we can do now that we couldn't before, but... We already killed something in here, and it had that... Or maybe it didn't... kill... It's interesting that there's 3 ways across this. You can either have Kabu's ability to go through the wall, or fly over, or... Or iceberg your way across. No. And yet... Oh... Why doesn't this water behave like normal water? My icebergs don't work here. What is this wizardry? Also, can we dig under this? Yes. Oh, come on, I'm holding the shield button, game. Thank you. I'm not sure where else it could be. There might be areas of the sandcastle we can get to now that we have iceberg and fly. That could be true. Maybe there's new space in here that we can access. Oh my god, I just want to shoot diagonally, game. Okay. Shooting diagonally too hard. We will fly instead. I don't know. It doesn't say that it's in the sandcastle. It says it's in... On the other hand, the other one with the spider said it was in Metal Lake, but it was within a subsection of Metal Lake. So maybe even though this says it's in Lost Sands, it actually is in here. And the other one is Forsaken Lands. Yeah, I don't feel like it's here. You're not allowed to dig from in here. Fair enough. Whoops. I was holding fly. Thank you. I'm just quickly trying to think if there's maybe another way out of the, Now that we have icebergs, actually, now that we have icebergs, there is maybe another place that we can get to from the, from either the city or the Bandit's Cave. Just checking there's nothing down there. Probably would have been quicker to do this via the city, but whatever. Okay, so my thought is that now that we can iceberg, can we go over this way? No. Or this way? Damn. Okay, so that's a no. Where else is there? There is another thing. So to the left of the passage to Golden Fields, at the entrance of that passage there's like a water area, which now that we have water, now that we have icebergs, we might be able to make go somewhere interesting. I would like to check that out. We also might be strong enough to do more of the 50 challenge thingy. Especially now that we have the mana regen items. No, this feels like we've gone too far this way. Some more delicious yams. Let us know. Yeah, we'll give the 50 challenge thing a little bit more go, maybe. Useless. But Vommer's not useless. Diddle-doo-diddle-doo-doo. Actually, if we're going to do this, I should get all my healing items out of the postman. Yeah, let's go get all our healing items out of the postman before we try this. I guess we have to go to 10. Oh. I'd forgotten they can get back up mid-turn. That's my bad. Oh my god, so many bonus attacks. Yeah, we're gonna have to get up to 10. So we get to 10, earn some money, go fill up our items from the postman, come back, maybe have a go at getting to 50. Chomp. Too soon. Heal everyone. Doesn't matter because that thing heals when it attacks anyway. One more misses. Give it to V. V lowers it back to the ground. Doesn't really matter. Bummer seems to have pretty good Pierce. Lovely. Level up, level up. We wanted more badge points. My bad. Sorry, Vama. No, you stole my, like, $50 berry, you rat. Absolute rat. Vama can finish off Ladybug. Oh, no you don't. It's bad enough that you stole my super cherry thing last fight. Okay. Go grab our healing items. And decide if we're doing that or the other side quest. Oh, wow. Oh, there we go. Yam. Yam. Shroom. Yam. Tea. I don't mind taking some honey. And a shroom. Let's go cook the honey in the shroom. And honey. Anything else? No, we're all good. Okay, is there anything we should do with our new badge points? Heal after successful fight? Sounds useful for this whole fight thing. Yeah, I don't really care about that. The mana looks... Mana or healing? Yeah, the healing's got to be better. A delicious yam. Alright, I think this is as good as we're going to get. Again, but better. Get them all on the ground. And then just do a charge through. One hit KO. Unbelievable. Get on the ground. Give that extra turn to Leaf. Oh, sorry, Kabu. And Chomper. Yeah, this regenning at the end of each fight is really convenient. It probably drops off towards the end when the fights take longer, but for these early fights it's really, really convenient. Right, we just finished that battle in like one turn instead of 3. At the cost of 1 mana. Effectively. I'm not giving them a chance to get back in the air. Charge through. Give your extra attack back to Kabu. Kabu, keep them from hiding. We're certainly making progress a lot more swiftly. Get on the ground. Do a sprint through. And then Vama finishes? No. If I had given that to Kabu and Kabu didn't attack, then yes, that would have worked. My bad. But it doesn't end up mattering because we get our free healing. Sprint through. Get them on the ground. Give your turn back to Kabu. Kabu finish bug. Leaf finish plant. And Vama finish other plant. One hit KO. Well, one round KO. Get them on the ground. Charge through. Get you out from in the ground. And GG. Get them off the air, down onto the ground, charge through. No. Get to him. You finish that. You finish this. Bomber finishes the other one. Lovely. Get out of the air. Dash through. I don't want you stealing my stuff. And berries. Keep going. Get them out from in the ground. Charge through. You kill that one. Give your extra turn to him. Kill that one. And there's nothing to do. I kind of want to spend a turn doing nothing to regain mana. Yeah. Now we can kill. Get you out of the air. Get you out of the ground. Do a charge through. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Some Pikachus. It's not really worth using charge through when there's only two of them. Too soon. We're back up to full health and full mana. Get them on the ground. Get them on the ground. Charge through. Finish off the bee. Chomp. Yeah, we'll have taken 1 net damage from this. I can live with that. Oh yes, we should look at our other new skills. This is a ram through. This one creates a rain of icicles capable of damaging all enemies with a chance to freeze them, and it uses so much mana! Like, so much mana. And Bummer finishes off the other Pikachu. Charge through. Just so that Vomit can do slightly more damage. Heal. Net effect +1 mana. Get out of the air. Get out of the air. Run through. GG. Ooh, new class of enemies. Get them on the ground. Charge through. I'd like to get rid of the head, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I could do a second charge through. I think we'll just kill them in order this time. And without any special anything. Try and regain some mana. Morning, Salar. G'day, g'day. And the farmer chomps this. We need some dedicated healing. As long as this and Vomit hits. Very good. Charge through. Get rid of the minion. Get rid of the minion. All my chomps. Or not even. Yeah, not even. Oh! There's some sort of shadow monster. Can we Pokedex you? No. You know what, then heal everyone. Super heal. No, actually I don't think we need to. Just kill. Of course we'll keep going. Get that grounded. Get the other one grounded. And then sprint through. Hell, we could do another sprint through. And then Vama finishes them. Insta-victory! It did cost us some extra mana. Get both of these on the ground. I don't want them stealing any of my items. Very good, we're back up to full health, if not full mana. This looks like we can just charge through. Okay, then we could spend some time regaining mana. Do nothing. Heal all. Do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing. It's taking too long to raise the mana. I kind of would rather just kill it and get the "you've killed everything" the mana. The leaf insects. First, finish that. Then give your second turn to Kabu. Very good. Bummer Chomp. Kill. Big guy and 2 buffers. I feel like killing the big guy is reasonable. Because then those things are pretty harmless. Good. Now this is a bit more of an interesting question, because these are going to get stronger from hitting each other. Maybe we even use our... No, I don't like that. I'd rather kill off the big guy. Good. Chomp Vummer. Mana recovered. Buff monster and a strider. Give your extra turn to Kabu. Kabu attacks buff monster. Vommer can't even hurt buff monster. Give your turn to him. Finish buff monster. Or fail. Fine. Finish buff monster. Yeah, between this and Vommer. Not buff monster. Strider gets finished. End of fight healing, end of fight mana. Yes, we have a pet Vommer, Cal. Which has 2 attack. And cannot be attacked itself. This is a ram through enemy. Except the enemies are starting to have 2 defense. So Vommer is becoming less and less useful. Targeted healing. So we'll be at almost full health and full mana. We're just 1 hit point off full health. Sprint through. Give your second turn back to him so that he can do a second sprint through. Vommer, please be able to do 1 damage. Yes. So it cost us a bit of our saved up mana, but we got that fight done in absolutely no time. This is supposedly a semi-boss-ish one, because it's a 30. Yet it doesn't look extra difficult. I don't know why it would be supposedly extra difficult. Maybe it's not like the Pokemon Towers where every 10 gets you a harder enemy. Maybe this just goes perfectly linearly. Defense exchange medal. Keep going. There's an enemy type we don't know there. Well, knock down that one into the ground. Then commence with the running through everyone. Finish off the other enemy. So I'm pretty sure Vama can... Well, no, it's going to have to be Karbu. Karbu does this, then Vama does the other one. Ooh, I was too slow. And it summons another little guy, okay. It's a blooper producer. Well, in some ways this is good. It's giving us more rounds to regen mana. This doesn't look especially strong. Can you finish him, Vama? No. I think we can actually finish them this round. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Two fly swarms and a baby fly. Get them on the ground. Start wailing on them. Vama, you're a fly trap. You should love to eat flies. Kind of need some dedicated healing. I should have done it the other way around, but whatever. Should have done the boomerang first, then the dedicated healing. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter, so it doesn't... Let's kill the boss one first, lest it summon more minions. And then there was one. Okay. Essentially full health. Yes, full mana. I want to get rid of the scout first. So it doesn't either steal our stuff or summon more minions. Another run through. Damn, we're not going to be able to finish off the spy one, or scout one this turn. Too soon. But scout is now gone. And between you and Vommer, can we kill this? No. Ooh. Next class of enemy, we've got the Mantis slaves. Well, Mantis prisoners. We did spend a little bit of our mana. Scout, then Bomb Man, then Drill Man. Good. I don't see why not double sprint through. Okay, and then we can try and farm this guy for mana. Sit around doing nothing so that our mana can recover until he threatens to throw a boulder at us. I'm willing to take one hit for more mana. Okay, that's enough mana recovered. Double sprint through. Except that Leaf is going to have to give up his turn for the second sprint through. Because we had to reground 2 enemies. But we killed both of the little supporty guys by doing that. I'm happy with that. Sure, summon minions. Lovely. So the trouble here is that between trying to lower both of these to the ground, they would rise back up. So I think we rise one, dash through. Dash through again. And then we heal up on the mosquito. Okay, that's everyone healed. And now we just want to gain mana. Just do nothing until we're all the way at 24 mana. One more. And then we're done with the delay tactics. Okay. Kill. And we come out of this fight with only missing 1 HP, but otherwise perfect. Having entered with like a quarter-ish of the health missing and about half of the mana missing. Charge through. And again. Mwah. Our mana farming is rewarded by a subsequent quick fight. Mana saving medal. Keep going. This is a dash through. Okay, and then give your second attack back to Kabu. Kabu does a second dash through. You finish this, if you can. Not quite, and Vama finishes the ladybug. Much too soon. And I think we do some nothing and earn our mana back. Yeah, we can have 1 genuine healing. We do this till we get up to like 24 mana. I think we wait 1 more. Now we do a heal. And while that's charging up, we do 1 more set of nothing. And now we can kill. We're close enough to full mana. Full health, mostly full mana. Knock that to the ground, and then do double charge. And Vama finishes them off. Little bit of health damage. slightly less mana than we started with. Oh yes, a tanky boy. Yes. Okay. Kill you. Kind of tempting to do that. But no. One down. My bad. I don't think you can hurt him even if you, yeah, get full. Neither can you. Neither can Vama. Targeted healing. But otherwise there's nothing to do. Targeted healing. Do nothing unless it threatens to throw a boulder at us. Okay, soften it up. So that we only need one more attack. Do nothing. Targeted healing. Or actually, distributed healing. Get everyone to full. Do nothing. Last do nothing. And now we are forced to kill it. So we'll be at full health and all but one mana. Beautiful. This feels like a double run through. But actually no, because they're going to get small, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to get small. So... raise up that one. Smack it. Give your turn to him. Raise up that one again. One gone. Good work, Mama. Too soon. No, I don't think we need to spend the mana on that. Vama finishes off honey number 2. Oh, sorry, honey number 3. Beautiful, and we even exit with full mana. Slightly less than full health on Carbu, but otherwise full health and full mana. Oh. 3 enemies that we don't know. What's all this then? Get you to the ground. And double run through. Okay, one gone. And it's the flying one, which is the most annoying. Targeted healing. Or group heal. No, targeted healing. You... Wrong person. Lovely. And they earn real experience again. Look, non-1 experience. 9 experience. A new enemy that we don't know. It looks like a Corsola with hot air balloons attached to it. Or party balloons. Oh my god, it stays in the air. That is a horrifying enemy to think about. If it stayed in the air and had armor... How would we hurt it? I can only do 1 damage to this thing. It's gonna take forever to kill it. Oh, can any of these hit you? Fly drop can. Well, that's 8 times quicker than attacking him with the boomerang. Heal everyone. Smush. Okay, that cost us a lot of mana. That fight. So many mana. Another new enemy type. It looks like, perhaps a Kingler? Or what was the name of the new rock crab in Violet? We had one. Anyway, it looks like that. Craunch? Craft? Craw? That's not so bad. Yeah, we might be able to mana up on this guy. Oh, is he healing the little seedlings? No. So I'm just going to keep attacking with everything. I don't know how many health this has. Like, in theory, I could delay and try and gain even more mana, but... seeing as I don't know how much health it has, I think we just batter at it. And however much mana we have at the end of the fight is how much we have. Okay. As if that one's only worth 1 experience. Boo! Oh. The golden ones. Why would I be afraid of you? Because we can only do 1 damage. Whoops. Well, I feel silly, but whatever. We'll go with... Squish. And then... give him a turn back. And there's no point in you doing anything. Just remind me what these stats are. Yeah, question mark defense. Okay, we killed one. Last boss. No, second to last. Well, start smacking down this thing. Leave the hot air balloon for later. That should have become Kabu, but whatever. Targeted healing. Targeted healing again. It's tempting to use some of these. That's not that bad. Group heal. Good. Targeted healing. One enemy down. The trouble is we have nothing useful to do with these two. Even doing that isn't useful because it will do 0 after the first one. Yeah, I want the mana so that we can try and keep bursting this thing down. Otherwise it's going to take forever. I'm lucky that I had these heal plus cure things just sitting around. Okay, final fight. 2 Crablars. Honestly, I'd fear 2 hot air balloons more. A bit worried about them putting everyone to sleep. Let's just do that in case. Praise be that Vama can't be put to sleep. Is it worth using mana to make ourselves invulnerable? No. It is worth doing a strong strike. Group heal. Okay, and now the fights. When there was two of them, there was a little bit of worry, but now that there's only one, I can't imagine losing. Okay, full health, half-ish mana. Well, that's between a half and a third. Congratulations, you've completed the Cave of Trials. It brings me joy that I can reward you with this. The Team Ribbon. A magic ribbon that somehow increases teamwork. What use could it have? Your journey is still far from over. If you want to keep fighting, talk to me again and we'll begin the process once more. I no longer possess any amazing rewards, but you will still earn berries. Oh, since this was the first time you beat the Cave of Trials, random mode is now available to add some spice to future challenges. So we should have gotten a whole bunch of rewards. Hello, cherries. Let's look at our new medals. This. Reduces an ally's mana cost by 1. So I could make heal cost less. Maybe. That's it? Where was the... We were told we got a teamwork something or other. I feel like I was told I got things that I didn't get. Maybe it's an item? Yes. A magic ribbon that somehow increases teamwork. What use could it have? We can't use it, it just sits there. But what does it do? Increases teamwork. In any case, having defeated the Cave of Trials, that makes for a very reasonable place to cut. So, cheers. Thank you for joining us. Work out what we'll do more of next time.